When you know that you are queer, but your favorite drink is beer, that's gayish. You can bottom without stopping, but you can't stand going shopping, that's gayish. Oh, gayish, you're probably gayish. Well, life's just too short for narrow stereotypes, so it's gayish. We're also gayish. It's Gayish with Mike and Kyle.
Hello, everyone in the podcast universe. This is Gayish. And now you can see the hold for applause part only.
The podcast that's checking Snippies one last time to see if that muscly dude has responded to me yet.
Oh, you're not lying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm on Snippies. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not about you. It's about me.
I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz.
And we're here to bridge the gap between sexuality and actuality. And hello, Chicago.
Okay, this is a secret. Don't tell anyone else.
Okay.
We did a tour a couple years ago, and we came to a bunch of cities. This year, we're going to all new cities, except Chicago's the one city that we're coming back to. We love y'all more than everyone else, and don't tell them that.
Yeah. Especially not Washington, D.C. in a couple weeks, because they'll be really upset.
They'll be very disappointed. How's your Chicago experience been so far, Mike?
It was good. Yeah, so far. These trips are so fast. Like, we travel all day Friday and then, like, try to get into some kind of trouble and then try to not be too hungover to function the next day. I failed at that again. But yeah, we were at the Lucky Ho for quite a while last night.
And a guy recognized us. One of the dancers recognized who we were.
Although one of the dancers recognized who we were because I shit-talked the Lucky Ho last time.
They had their shit together this time. The dancers were like a little bit more into it. They cared a little bit more. They had a little bit more life behind their eyes, which is nice.
Yeah.
This time around, it was a good time.
Last time they looked dead inside, and I stand by that. You can't put a microphone in front of your face and not tell the truth, Kyle.
I believe it. That's why we do this podcast.
Also, Ophelia Payne, yeah? A drag queen in the house, and you look absolutely fantastic. And this is the first time that we've had full mug at our show, so like I really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Are you performing tonight? Yeah, where at?
My buddies.
My buddy?
Yep.
Great, what time?
It starts at 7.
7 p.m. Okay, maybe see you there, girl. Okay. Yeah. What else, Kyle?
How many people have listened to the show before? Has anyone never heard us before? Yeah!
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, virgins.
It gets more fun.
Well, okay, great. Then we usually do the obligatory, how do you all are some part of the queer umbrella, the LGBTQI. I love clapping for queer shit. It makes me so happy. And how about the straight people, allies in the room? It's okay. It's okay. We love you. We appreciate your support. So glad that you're here. You're going to learn some stuff, too. Just wait now.
Yeah, the topic today.
Yeah, shut up, Kyle.
We don't tell you the topic for some reason at live shows. We don't tell you the topic until after the news. So you have to wait to hear what we're going to talk about today.
Yep.
It's going to be spicy, though.
It is going to be spicy. Last year, we ended up in Andersonville somehow. Do we remember how that happened?
I think by an Uber. No, I don't know. I don't know. Do we have any plans for after? Are we going to go back to Lucky Ho? Are we going to give them more money?
I mean, I do like giving them money. I made out with a boy last night at Lucky Ho, and he didn't even work there, as far as I know.
You didn't have to pay money to get made out with? That's beautiful. I had a boy over last night.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I tried so hard not to hear anything.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I was like blacked out, wasted, and just passed out.
Oh, perfect.
You could have had a lot more fun, I think, than.
Oh, well, let me message him back. Let's redo last night. No, it was fun. Stiffies is popping off.
The fresh meat phenomenon is real in Chicago.
No, it's just that I'm beautiful, Mike.
Okay.
That's a mean reaction. God, sorry, we're fighting now. It's okay.
Please take as many selfies and videos and the like as you can. Tag us in them at Gayish Podcast. You may have noticed we don't have Derek with us today, so you'll be making him earn his paycheck from a couple of thousand miles away. But please do. We love that. If you brought a book, we are happy to sign it. If you don't have one and want to purchase one, I think we have some more left back there at the door. What we'll do the show, and then we'll stick around and sign books and hang out for pictures and that kind of thing, which is just the most surreal feeling in the world. But we love you all. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Okay, so. We do have 100 words, which is great.
Oh, for a live show?
A late-breaking 100 words.
I didn't even see this. Okay.
Yeah. So we have one of our Patreon supporters that has 100 words privileges, also known as the Use My Soul benefit. If you send in 100 words at that level, I will read them, no matter what they are. And here we go. Today we have Squaggle with us in the audience.
Oh, hey, Squaggle.
I'm going to read his 100 words. Hey, Mike and Kyle, I did not submit 100 words this time because I didn't want to plan or stress out about it before the event. Now I think that might actually be worth calling out. Going out to a bar to watch a podcast being recorded is somehow stressful. It's not because I don't go to bars often. It's not because I don't enjoy the podcast. I think it is just that it's something different and weird. What I would try to do is shift that stress into excitement, looking forward with joy and happiness to seeing all of you. Cheers, Squall. Thanks, Squall.
Thank you.
And people always use my hole for the basest things.
People like promote voting rights and they like do all the nicest things. One person made you say the word lizard 100 times?
That's true.
So you can use it for whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's what I say on Sippies.
I barely got through it, too. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
For, whatever's next?
I think we're ready for whatever's next.
Okay, here's the news.
Shut your mouth hole, it's time for your ear holes. News.
I miss Derek. There's so many fucking buttons and flighters and shit to take care of. Okay. Great. News the first?
News the first. Let's do it.
Yeah. News the first. So this is actually a update of sorts, but dickbag fuckface asshole of Kentucky, Kim Davis.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
She's back in the news. What'd she do this time?
Is a loser. Literally a loser. She just got a legal smackdown from the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals, who ruled unanimously against her.
Oh, what was she? What was she in court for? What was she?
She was back in court saying that even though she owes that gay couple money because she refused to marry them, she shouldn't have to pay it because Trump and Jesus?
That's always the reason, right? Trump and Jesus?
Yes, it was a religious liberty claim. She said that she had qualified immunity and that she shouldn't have to pay this because if it was to go to court again now, she wouldn't have gotten that as a judgment. It's the weirdest claim that she's making. And the judges unanimously said, no, bitch, pay that shit.
Do you know how much she owes them?
She owes them, it was like $186,000, I think. It's $50,000 each in damages, and then, of course, legal fees on top of that.
I would get not married for $100,000.
Right.
That's a...
Well, and it's in Kentucky, so apparently you can just have the cocaine bear marry you.
Oh, cocaine bear.
You don't even need her.
Are we going to talk? Is cocaine bear going to come up anymore today?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you want it to?
No, I don't think so. Given what I know about the topic, that'd get weird.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. News the second.
Yeah.
So the American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU of North Carolina, on behalf of a student, has filed a lawsuit against the Cleveland County Board of Education. How do you feel about Cleveland, Chicago? Do you have any strong feelings? That's not the ringing endorsement.
I don't know. We're indifferent. I think I'm indifferent towards it.
So the school district allegedly has violated students' constitutional rights by prohibiting a trivia game about LGBTQ plus figures and history at Shelby High School's Activism Club. So the board apparently found out that this group was putting together a quiz, a trivia game about gay people, and the school district said, nope, you can't do that because gay people existing is a problem, I guess. So we'll see what happens. So it was first proposed last spring. It was approved by the club's advisor, but the school principal and superintendent said, nope, can't do it. So
They love the First Amendment until something happens that they don't enjoy, and then they're against it.
yeah, that's absolutely right. And they love religious freedom until it's, Muslims evil or whatever. So the ACLU is fighting back, of course, and saying that students, even if you're not 18 yet, have First Amendment rights, and if they want to get together and have a club and have that club put together a quiz, tough shit, that's their right. Fucking deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it.
I'll be watching this, but it is scary, right? It is this nervous time of they are going to test the guardrails that our society has, and they're doing it. The state of Idaho has asked the Supreme Court to revisit Obergefell v. Hodges, and more suits like this are going to pop up. More Kim Davises that are going to try to not pay the money that they owe because they were found to be, illegally not doing something or do whatever it is. They're going to keep testing, and I just kind of want to keep an eye on it.
Everything's bad, and you should feel bad.
I know. Sorry to be a downer. I managed to come up with 3 pretty positive news stories in Atlanta, and I just couldn't do it.
It's hard to find the positives these days. How are you getting through life these days, Mike?
Beer.
What? By the way, what kind of beer are you drinking?
It is a Miller Lite.
Classy. Good for you.
Wisconsin is right there on the map.
Yeah.
There, so
Okay.
Yeah.
It's local.
I was in a bar once. This was when I worked for the Return News, so 20-something years ago, and I went into a bar in Madison. I think it was Madison. I ordered a Bud Light, and the bartender literally handed me a Miller Lite and said, "Welcome to Wisconsin." And how's your morning?
It's delicious. My phone just vibrated. I didn't turn it off.
Is it Sandy?
No. Oh, Delta, your boarding pass is now available. Okay, sorry. Let me turn this off and focus on you. Okay, I'm here with you.
News the last. I love this story. Those dickbag fuckface assholes are so fucking stupid.
What happened?
So the Defense Department has created a database obtained by the Associated Press of more than 26,000 images and posts that have been marked for deletion across all branches of the military, but they have included in that they removed a bunch of photos of the Enola Gay bomber. And it was a World War II aircraft. It's the aircraft that dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima, Japan, but it was marked for deletion because it says gay.
Yeah, okay, sure.
They have, they're just taking a deep cut at anything that has even remotely any association with homosexuality.
Control F,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
yeah.
They're just so fucking stupid. And I love their incompetence. They're also marked for removal content about the Tuskegee Airmen, the first black pilots in the military who were made to serve in that segregated unit, the World War II women air service pilots, the country's first woman fighter pilot, U.S. Air Force Colonel Jeannie Leavitt, and the first 3 women to graduate from the Marine Corps infantry training. References to Women's History Month and Black History Month have already been removed. Just erase it. If you don't like it, just erase it.
That's less funny than the other one.
I know. This could just go back to smiling about how stupid they are.
Okay, I liked that time. That was a fun moment.
Good. That's the news.
That's the news. Speaking of people I don't want to erase, I want to thank the following new Patreon members. Thank you to Hex Kane. I think Hex was at our Atlanta show.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to K-Foz.
K-Foz.
I don't know what that means. Cookie Crumbs.
Oh, also, Cookie was also at the...
Oh, yeah.
Right, we know those bitches.
Yeah. Raul Gonzalez.
Yeah.
And Gayish Jason ATL.
Okay.
If you want ad-free episodes a day early, if you want to get bonus content, go to patreon.com/Gayish podcast.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready for the topic?
I don't know. Are you ready for the topic, Chicago? Yeah. Fair enough. I don't know if they're ready or not. For absolutely no reason, we hold the topic as a deep guarded secret until this very moment of the live show. It's really just because it's fun to make you all yell something at us that's ridiculous. So on the count of 3, Kyle's going to show you what today's topic is, and you are going to yell it at us. Are you ready for this? Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Gangbangs! You nailed that. Gangbangs. We're going to talk about gangbangs.
We're going to talk about gangbangs. I see you have the Wikipedia page pulled up, which I also wanted to start with the Wikipedia page.
Yeah. I was definitely on this Wikipedia page on the flight over here yesterday.
That's weird, man. That's a weird thing you did.
The girl next to me pretended to be asleep. But yeah, there's a gangbang and a reverse gangbang as illustrations on here. But yeah, we should calibrate. You know, I'm a word nerd.
Okay.
I like to know what we're talking about.
Sometimes you're like, what does this word mean? And it's dumb because we all know what the word means.
Yeah.
But this time I think it's really useful.
Okay.
So I'm down to like, what is a gangbang? Okay, I actually wanted to read just the first couple sentences from Wikipedia and like dissect it. Okay, so on Wikipedia it says a sexual activity in which one person is the central focus of the sexual activity of several people, usually more than 3. So, question, how many people do you need to make a gangbang?
Guesses? Yeah, 4. Is he biased?
I think...
There's a 5 back there. Okay. Is this just? Are you just because you don't want to do a 2-hand answer? Or,
I think it's 4 because 3 people is a threesome, and we have different words for that. You can Eiffel Tower someone, you know, like spit roast them. Like we have different words for 3 people.
Yeah.
So I think 4 people because you need 1 bottom and 3 other people doing the dirty.
Does anybody want to volunteer to demonstrate?
What? What?
Okay.
Okay, so usually more than 3, which I agree with, sequentially or simultaneously.
Yeah.
Simultaneously is interesting. Is that because you've got hands too? Is that how simultaneously works?
If you're getting if 4 people a gangbang makes. Mm-hmm. And you are the star of the show.
Yep.
Because you're starfishing. If you get DP'd while you're blowing someone, is that a gangbang?
Yeah. You can get. But I don't think that alone makes it a gangbang. I think everyone has to take turns on you as part of it.
Oh, otherwise it's just a foursome?
Yeah. And like you have to be the center of attention. Everyone has to take turns, and I think that no one else can have sex, otherwise it turns into an orgy.
Okay. Yeah. So I read so much about orgies yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's funny because group sex, we have all of these terms and we think that means something vaguely, but haven't actually like nailed down for sure definitions. That's like a lot of sex vocab though. Like it's just how people use it is how it's used.
Yeah.
So like right answer.
Yeah. There's some right answer. I think so. A gangbang is a type of orgy, but an orgy is not necessarily a gangbang.
I thought an orgy had to be more than 4 people, Kyle.
Oh. How many people do you need to make an orgy?
6 or 5.
5.
I mean, I heard a very confident 5. So,
Okay.
I don't know. I think 4 makes an orgy.
Okay. I don't think I agree with it. All right.
You think it needs 5?
I think it's 5. Or 7?
Why 7? Just because that's the number of dwarfs that are what?
I just kind of having a flashback to like, okay, when we were teenagers, we talked about more of this shit than I think our parents realized. Like now that my brothers have children who are in their teens, they seem to think that they're not talking about like sex stuff, and they for sure are. Because I have a vivid memory of like how many people was in orgy talking about it like Uncle Bus to schools.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't talk about orgies on the bus to school. I was in band, so I had the baritone. It's a fucking big ass instrument, and it sat on my lap. Oh, it was the worst. The guy beside me always punched me.
Oh.
Yeah. That's cool in high school.
But you should talk about orgies, maybe.
I should have talked about when you're carrying around a baritone, nothing you say sounds cool.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, a gangbang is 4, but an orgy is 5.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think I agree. Continuing on with the Wikipedia definition, it says the term generally refers to a woman being the focus.
So this is
That's rude.
this is a thing we need to talk about. I think of gangbangs as being a straight person thing.
Really?
Am I wrong about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Sometimes forget straight people exist.
Oh.
And I forget, like, when it said a woman was the central focus, I was like, oh, you're right. Straight people have sex too.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about that. Vocal.
Yeah. One man with multiple, this is continuing the Wikipedia's definition, which again was golden. One man with multiple women can be referred to as a reverse gangbang.
Mm-hmm.
Can gays do a reverse gangbang? Is that where there's a bunch of bottoms and one top?
It would have to be.
That seems boring for all the other bottoms that are just waiting there.
Well, so this is where we have to talk about the refractory period.
Oh, is that why we do gangbangs? So that they have time to recover?
Yes.
Oh, that solves it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So like if you're in a gay gangbang or a straight gangbang, whoever it is the recipient, who is the receiving partner, the star of the show.
Yeah, the center, as I saw it referred to in
the
some.
center. Yeah. So it's sequential because when one guy comes, you need to have enough dudes for when it comes back around to that guy's turn, he's had a chance to recover.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about it in the logical term of why we do this.
This is why I'm here, huh?
Thanks, Mike. It also said bukkake is a type of gangbang originating in Japan that focuses on the central person being ejaculated upon by male participants.
I think I disagree.
I disagree too. Why do you disagree?
Well, so I do think that we focus way too much on the dicks and where they're going in all kinds of talk of sexuality. And but I think that in this case, a dick needs to go in a hole for it to be a gangbang. And so just sequentially jerking off on someone is a bukkake that I don't think that qualifies.
I agree. I don't think a bukkake is a gangbang.
Okay.
But wait, it can go, does it just need to go in any hole?
Or you have an oral gangbang. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
But I think you'd have to. I think you'd have to call it if you say gangbang, I'm thinking of getting fucked, not in your mouth.
I meant
What?
that's just you all the time.
Okay. Is that a little bit more about me than the word itself? I don't think oral gangbang is a. I don't know. I don't think of that as a gangbang. Then.
Okay. All right.
I think you got to get fucked for it to be gangbang.
Okay. Well, do you agree? Round of applause. Do you have to get fucked for it to be a gangbang?
Yes.
Mixed results. Some yeses, some no. Okay. All right, Chicago. My eye. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'll have some wine.
Well, I do want to talk to you about the history of gangbangs.
Sure.
And it's interesting. I want to do two different things. I do want to talk about the history of gangbangs, but also the word itself, because we're just going over the sexual act, what counts and what doesn't. But there are other things that word has been used to describe. So the word bang to mean sex is from 1937.
Wow, that's earlier than I was imagining.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but apparently that's been they bang, we bang, he, she, or it bangs. And now I'm just doing linguistics, or I'm just doing grammar.
No, it's fun. We like it.
Yeah. The OED says that bang meaning sex was from 1937, and then a gang bang meaning group sex was first recorded in 1950.
Did it say what the context it was very first used in?
Yes, there is a book called So Many Doors by O.M. And on page 95, he wrote, he was kicked out of school for getting caught in a gangbang with Mae Pearl Jackson in the boiler room.
In the boiler room?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah. So it was, but it was high school. It was a high school gangbang.
Oh, don't search that.
Yes.
That gets dicey quick.
We know we're already all this to some.
Oh, for sure.
So now, do you think that gangbang, meaning violence, because that's one of the definitions, was before or after that?
Before.
It seems like it should be, right?
Oh, yeah, but I'm wrong.
But it wasn't. It was first used to mean a fight in 1969. Our El Kaiser vice lords said the social context of a gang fight, is considered by vice lords to be one of the most important social happenings in street life.
Huh.
And so a gangbang, as being a violent thing that a bunch of people participate in, it came afterwards, which I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be the first time.
Yeah.
It also, for a very short period of time, not sure why, meant sharing marijuana.
Oh. You're gangbang the marijuana?
There's a book from 1953 called Monkey on My Back by a guy named W. Brown, and he wrote, against 1953, so right in the middle there of like group sex and then violence. A couple of the older boys wanted to try a bang. Dave had to give them joints. 5 or 6 of the boys would slip into the woods for a gangbang in the afternoons.
Oh, sure they would. In the boiler room.
Yeah, right. But for a while, it meant to share weed, to have a gangbang together.
I don't love that.
Yeah. And then, excuse me, the last thing I wanted to talk about is the noun gangbanger.
Okay.
Which, depending on who you ask, is either somebody involved in a sexual gangbang or is just a gang member. And my dad, unironically, uses the word gangbanger all the time. And every time he says it, I'm like, Dad, you stop saying this. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Stop calling weed dope. Stop saying oriented people. Stop saying gangbang to me, the gang person.
We got to teach our parents some stuff sometimes, you know. My parents are open to learning that.
Yeah, mine, I don't know.
No?
Mom's fine. Dad's the one I go with on.
Yeah.
But it was first used in mainstream media to describe the acts of violence or gangbangers, to describe gang members. But it was slower to take off because of the sexual connotation. So it was more of a... it's harder to track down when it was first used because it wasn't written down because of the sexual connotation of it.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, in Old Norwegian or Norse and Swedish, the word bang, but the A has a circle over it, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Bang.
Boom.
Gong.
Ryan.
But that means to have sex, just like our F word.
Oh,
so
cute.
To bang or banging is just the word fuck or fucking in Swedish.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
So, because gangbang is also a violent term, and we are in Chicago, I wanted to talk about Al Capone for a little bit.
Not where you thought this was going to go, did you?
I mean...
Don't worry, my content is all about the sex stuff.
Yeah. Al Capone, sometimes known by the name Scarface, was an American gangster and businessman who attained notoriety during the Prohibition era right here in Chicago as the co-founder and boss of the Chicago Outfit from 1925 to 1931. And I'm not going to focus on it too long. Kyle's right. We want to talk about the sexy stuff because that's better for ratings. But Al Capone, it is really very notorious. And just right up the road here, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre happened. And that's often cited as an example of a gangbang that is not the sexy kind of gangbang.
I don't love this.
Yeah. But it was on Chicago's North Side on Valentine's Day in 1929, and there were 7 people murdered who were all Capone's rivals. There were 2 of them were disguised as police officers, and these dudes were lined up against the wall and shot by four people pretty early in the morning. So, does Chicago still have a reputation for the mob? Is that a bad question to ask? Am I going to get shot if I talk about the mob?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore? Okay. But like, there's a lot of like gangster movies and I don't know, like popular culture around Chicago's gaming scene from that time, and Al Capone is really the like reason, because all this shit was going down and people were like scared. Anyway, the gay angle here though is that takes us to Arkansas. So there is a town called Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear it for Hot Springs.
Let's hear it for Arkansas. And apparently, Hot Springs, Arkansas was a place where the Italian mob would go to hang out, because Hot Springs, Arkansas had this very seedy, lots of bathhouses and casinos all the way back to the turn of the century in the 1890s. And apparently, Al Capone hung out there a lot.
One of the bathhouses?
At many of the bathhouses. So did this like big list of people who were super famous, like the Rat Hat guys, and anyway. But yeah, so Hot Springs, not only was Hot Springs the place where all of the like bathhouses and stuff and casinos, illegally run casinos, lots of sex work was happening there, but it's also like the birthplace of Arkansas's gay life. Like
Arkansas has gay life. This is news to me.
yeah,
Good for that. I'm happy for that.
and early, like way before Stonewall. We're talking
Wow.
like 1900 to 1940 ish. The Arkansas Gazette had this article that was talking about the state of homosexuality in the state of Arkansas in 1974, and they said that even though there were markings of the gay liberation movement in Little Rock and in other parts of Arkansas, the place to go to understand gay rights in Arkansas was Hot Springs, and that's because of this history of just lots of gay fucking going on in the bathhouse. So it's likely that Al Capone ran into a number of homosexuals while on vacation down in Arkansas.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining the emails because I was just saying how gross Arkansas is.
And-
I'm from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Arkansas is probably very lovely. I'm sure.
But this is as close as I could get to having a gangbanger and a gay gangbang.
Oh, nice.
Al Capone in Arkansas. So that's enough about that. But yeah, gangbang.
Should I tell you some Gata about?
Yeah, please do.
Gangbangs?
It's gay inside.
Okay, I could not. This was a difficult thing to find. I did not find anything about gay gangbangs, unfortunately, because doing a search for gay gangbangs took me down a road that I couldn't undo, and so there was a lot of breaks in this.
You have to take
process.
You have to take your refractory period and use it for something.
Why we didn't talk about? Why are we talking about gangbangs? Why did we choose this topic?
Because it's funny to me, didn't want us.
That's as far as we thought when we were picking this topic.
Was this Derek's fault? He's not
We
here,
could,
but I think
yeah,
this
let's
was
clear it
Derek's
on him. I don't think so.
Our producer Derek, yelled at Derek. He's adorable, right? Round of applause for Derek.
Yeah.
He takes his shirt off a lot. It's great.
Yeah, follow him on Instagram for some thirst traps if you want to. I also, it's funny you talked about straight people because my stereotype of gangbangs is that it's a gay thing, but
Totally disagree.
interesting. Okay, so Gata, this is a study called Evolutionary Approaches, Integrating Pornography Preferences, Short-Term Mating, and Infidelity by Catherine Salmon, Marianne L. Fisher, and Rebecca L. Birch. Oh, I think I got all their names right.
I think you did too.
Nice, nailed it. This is from the Personality and Individual Differences Journal, which is a peer-reviewed academic journal. This came out in 2019. And the reason they did this study is because Pornhub says that women searched for gangbangs more than men.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, it's a gross stereotype that I don't want, that I'm trying to cleanse myself of. This whole, like, ladies aren't into sex.
Yeah.
And ladies aren't into porn. It's just wrong. So
It is wrong. I do think of, yeah, again, when I remember that straight people have sex, and think about gangbangs, I think about it being more fun for the men, not the women.
Right.
So I don't think of women as wanting it as much as the men want to do with it.
yeah. Yeah. See, and this is why I associated gangbang with a straight person thing. Like, I assume that she's getting railed over and over and over again because women can have multiple orgasms with no refractory period. And so I think, like, if you're going to lean in and enjoy that experience, it must be pretty fucking great until your pussy wears out, I guess, because that happens. Like, having used the right kind of lube and a lot of it. And there was even this anecdote about a gangbang where she had to take a break and use an ice pack.
A break and then got back to it?
And they got back to it.
Wow, that's dedication.
Yeah, right back on that foreskin.
Good. For this study, they surveyed 155 people, men and women. Sorry, non-binary people, I guess you don't exist in this study. And of the participants, their sexual orientation was varied. 78% of the participants were straight, 8% were bisexual, and 14% were gay. All participants were self-reported consumers of pornography.
Yeah.
So what they found is, unlike what the Pornhub data said, they found men were more interested in group sex scenarios like gangbangs and threesomes. This is a similar finding that other studies have come across, is that men are the ones that are more interested in gangbangs.
Okay.
So, but I mean, both things can exist of men are the ones that are more likely to say on a survey that they're interested in it, and maybe women can still search it more on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Is there maybe some shame around being a woman and being down for a gangbang?
I would imagine that our society makes it hard for sexually free women to admit that, surface that, be seen as that, because all this Christian purity culture horse shit around the way that women's sexuality is supposed to work.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to bet that women really are into it. That Pornhub is right, because searching for something in the privacy of your own home right before you deal yourself is the honest truth.
I hate that. Don't call it that.
I almost said flick the beam, and then I was like, I don't know.
I like that better. That's better. Do you say that?
There's a lot of gays in this room, and there's many. There you go with that.
In the findings, they referenced a 2019 study that said that men were more likely to engage in group sex than women, enjoyed group sex more, reported greater sexual satisfaction, and had greater ease achieving orgasm. They said that, flip side, women... Oh, that's a fun thing to do in a gaming. Flip the side. In contrast, women reported more fleeting orgasms, more difficulty achieving orgasms in group sex, and significantly less satisfaction.
Oh, that's sad.
I know, right? Women, let's get you loving gangbangs. What do we need to do? I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't know why I said that. Researchers suggest that the fact that men find more enjoyment out of gangbangs is because of two things. One is sperm competition.
Oh, that's hot.
That sounds so sexy. I want to have a sperm competition later tonight.
We talked about this on the show a long time ago, but that whole thing of when the Vikings would train, whoever lost had to blow the winner to get his essence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sperm competition.
That's sperm competition, baby. Sorry, I'm just reflecting on sperm competition.
Every time the Viking training blowjobs come up, you get a little distracted.
I know. Speaking of which, I wonder how my sniffies is going. Okay, sorry, I won't check that right now. They also suggest that it's driven, the fact that men like gangbangs more than women is driven by the Coolidge effect, which I had to look up. That is
Jennifer Coolidge.
The Jennifer Coolidge effect. I hate those gays. Jessica Walters. The Coolidge effect is a biological phenomenon seen in animals where males exhibit renewed sexual interest whenever a new female reductive availability is introduced. So when a new woman is introduced, then you get renewed sexual energy, which makes sense. Anytime a new gay dude walks into a bar, you're like, sweet. Yeah. I'm horny.
The fresh meat effect.
The fresh meat effect, yeah. This is even after sex. You still exhibit renewed sexual interest when a new woman is introduced to the environment. This is also seen in women, but to a lesser extent.
Okay.
So women want it too.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah. The last finding from this study is that stronger intentions to commit infidelity were predictive of a preference for gangbang porn.
Whoa. So like if I'm gonna cheat on my wife or husband, I'm gonna cheat on my wife or husband. Like I'm gonna Bay City. That's what that's showing.
You're not necessarily. It's not that you want to do. A preference. It says actually. I lied. Stronger intention to commit infidelity were predictive of preferences for gangbang scenes. I don't know if that's interest in porn or actually doing it.
Oh, like seeing like the BDSM community scene, meaning like this is a
setup. Yeah. I don't know if it meant that they were watching more. I thought it meant they were watching more gangbang porn. If you're going to commit infidelity, you are looking up gangbangs in porn.
Yeah. Okay.
Why do you? Because you're getting ideas? I don't know why you would be more likely to be looking at gangbang porn.
Well, okay. I can come up with a not fun hypothesis.
Oh, okay.
It would be that I think that there's something objectifying about the guest star in a gangbang, especially in straight gangbang porn, and that if you view sex as being a transactional thing with object instead of with a human, that might say something about your relationship. And
oh wow!
If getting off to a bunch of dudes using her is like that's your thing, then I think that you are more likely to discount her humanity and go looking for sex elsewhere.
That's mean. I know.
I
don't like that.
I don't like it either.
I like gangbang porn. Do you watch gangbang porn?
No. I'm a sweet sheltered child.
You watch like the interview of two dudes before they are about to have nasal sex.
That's right. I was super correct. Yeah, I want the romance, Kyle. I want the connection. I want the lead up. I want the piece of guy to get his tip before he gets his tip. You know?
No, I don't know. I really don't know.
Fast forward to the fucking.
Yeah, I'm like, where's that come?
Okay, great.
Where'd that come at?
Great.
Give it come. That's my data.
Okay. Any of that like super surprised you?
The part about like just the original premise of the research, the fact that women are more likely to search for it on Pornhub really surprises me. But all the studies, this study validated what other studies have seen is that when surveyed, men tend to like indicate that they have a preference for gangbang over women. So I think there's some shame associated with women, like we talked about.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we can cut through some of that shame by sharing some tips for a good gangbang.
Oh. Why would we take advice from you? That came out meaner than I intended it to.
I deserved it. I deserve all of that meanness. I absolutely do. Okay, so we found the same article.
No, I realized we didn't. What article did you find?
Oh, this is from swingershelp.com.
I found an article called Gangbang 101 on slutlessons.com.
Okay, great.
Oh, I love that.
Don't tell me how to be a slut.
Yeah.
Slut lessons. I'll give you a lesson on how to be a slut. So yeah, we have different tips. Do you want to?
This is keeping your gangbang fun and safe.
Okay.
And this is about straight swingers, and the swinger community really has a lot of, I think, credit for gangbang culture and being in.
What is gangbang culture? Love that.
Like it all comes out of the 1960s and sexual freedom and swingers clubs start up and like straight people be putting pineapples upside down in their car or whatever. Last thing you know, there's a gangbang, I guess. But this article starts out with many ladies fantasize about gangbangs, and I think that's super interesting because it is. I don't know if it's okay to say that women want gangbangs or not. I don't know what's true.
Yeah, I think that's sexual liberation. Yeah, you can totally want gangbang.
But that's
amazing.
This article is tips for a woman attending a gangbang, how to like have a fun and safe time with that. And I think this is problematic, Kyle.
Okay.
The bottoms are not the woman. Bottoms are not the femme person. Like those are gross stereotypes. But also, I imagine if you're in a gangbang scenario, if you're like a bottom, you're getting dicked over and over again, right?
Yeah. Be the receptive partner of any gangbang.
Oh my God.
Much of the tips probably apply.
Or a verse flip-flop daisy chain gangbang. That would be fun.
You just said so many adjectives. Hold on. What?
So
What?
Dude A fucks dude B until he comes, and then dude B goes away, and then dude C comes in and fucks this guy. And you just keep going until you get to the end.
It's like a human centipede for gangbangs.
Yeah. Like first you stop, and then you take it.
Yeah. I don't think that's a gang. I think that's an orgy. I
Even if it happens sequentially, or you just mean there has to be like a person. Like,
think there has to be one person that is the receptive
someone is just the whole dessert.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yes.
Great. All right. Well, so this says how to find gangbang parties. So there's swinger dating sites and kink-friendly messaging boards. And it says, honestly, finding a gangbang party isn't hard.
Really? I think it's a lot of work. Okay, how do straight people find sex? What they do.
And by people.
And by people, if you're, we have Grindr and Sniffies. I don't know how they on Tinder. I think it's so funny when my straight friends think Tinder's so slutty, and I'm like, oh girl, oh girl.
Yeah, let us know, straight people. Is Tinder the Sniffies for the straight world?
Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad.
So this
is. I think we decided there needed to be a Sniffies, but for women, and I don't know what we'd call clammies or something. I don't know what we call it.
We're gonna have to workshop that.
No, okay. I thought I got it in one, but that's fine.
So it says that finding a safe and well-run event is actually the real challenge. There are too many idiots that think all they need to do is rent the cheapest hotel room without doing any other prep work.
Rent a hotel room. That's a good idea. That's already a piece of advice. I wouldn't think to do. I would just do it at someone's home.
But like an Airbnb?
Oh, yeah. Then you.
Yeah. Make sure you vet the event organizer. So don't blindly trust people online. No matter how much you want your fantasy to happen, make sure they have a good reputation and other ladies are personally vouching for them. Having a nice looking website isn't good enough. There's nice looking for us.
Do you set up an event website for a gangbang? Reply to my party full event.
I mean, I know how to use Eventbrite now, so.
Oh. You buy tickets just like this.
Yeah. And a good organizer will ask what you want to happen. Saying there will be lots of sex isn't good enough. How many participants will they have? Will they be tested? What about security? What behaviors allow for participants? Do they allow rookies or only experienced men? And so much more matters. The organizers details. Yeah.
Do you allow rookies or only experienced men? You have to vet them that hard? Have you attended a gangbang before? Yes or no? How do you get into your first gangbang then if you're getting vetted for your first gangbang?
Yeah, and maybe there should be a rating system or something,
like an Uber for you get stars, like a Yelp or something.
Yeah, exactly. A
gangbang Yelp. It's called Yelp.
I would imagine a gangbang of a sufficient size would be a lot for her to go through, or him.
Yeah.
And that you can maybe have a rookie or two, but it can't be like freshman night. You know what I mean?
What? That sounds hot. Okay. Freshman gangbang night.
Okay. All right. Just virgins. You just want a line of virgins to rail you.
I mean,
okay.
The answer's not no. So.
Says STIs. This is, of course, do what you're going to do safely, please, everybody. Be on PrEP if possible, have DoxyPep if possible, whether you're straight or gay or what kind of sex you're having. If you're going to do a high volume of it with a lot of different people, you need to be protecting yourself.
Yeah, would you... Well, you wouldn't do a gangbang, so this is hard. Would you require condoms for a gangbang? I personally think that goes against the spirit. gangbang. I think get that calm. Yeah.
I mean, I think. First of all, you don't know me.
I do. That's not true.
I could see myself having a gangbang. Like I have.
Really?
But like it would have to be just not anonymous. The problem for me is anonymous sex. I talk about this in the book. The problem for me is anonymous transactional sex. And I think that you can have a gangbang that is neither anonymous nor merely transactional.
So with friends?
Yeah. So like I have like hosts in different area codes, and I could like bring them all to Seattle, and they and my boyfriend could run a train on me. That would be fun.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, sure. But I would have to know them all. I would have to trust them all. It would be it's the stranger danger part that would make it not fun for me, not the like group part of it.
Interesting. That's you.
We're going to talk about personal stuff at the end. But
Yeah,
you're getting it. You're getting it now.
You cast yourself as the bottom in this scenario.
Yeah.
You would be the bottom in a gangbang?
Yeah. And I mean, I would love to try both, but
Oh,
yeah.
You verse it up for the gangbang?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow. Wow. I learned something new about you.
I think we all did.
I had no idea. Okay, you kind of breezed past something that, in my tips from Slut Lessons,
The
reputable site, slutlessons.com, says you are highly encouraged to hire or use the services of a gangbang coordinator. You talked about an event coordinator in yours as well.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else does it say? This
What
person's
is that skill set? Like,
This
you
person-
must be good at Excel. That's not how work again, right?
apparently you have to do interviews with people to get their background, know if they've attended one in the past. I don't know. It said they will need to take care of all the arrangements, including finding and screening participants, securing space, setting up the room, and so forth. So there's this is an event planner.
Yeah.
Like, get yourself a wedding planner that does gangbangs on the side.
You need just an uppity faggot with a clipboard.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Would you, if you were doing a gangbang, would you have a coordinator?
Well, I think I would coordinate it.
You would be the coordinator?
That's just because I have like stranger danger. Like I would want control of the creative process to make sure that it was going to
Okay.
work for me.
I just don't think I would. I don't.
You think gangbangs just happen, Kyle?
Well, they don't. No, I mean they don't just
work.
happen. Yeah, it would be hot to have someone else like finding participants for you for a gangbang.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that part. Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
This thing also said make sure your play space has extra padding.
Oh God. Sure.
There's a good chance that you will have two guys on top of you at once, which means handling a lot of excess weight. Even if that doesn't happen, this is a sex marathon, and you want to minimize your aches and bruises the next day. So make sure there's plenty of padding.
Wow, getting thrown around a little bit. I like that.
Yeah, which I just, in my head, like, okay, every gangbang, like, porn that I've seen, or, like, preview that I've seen, is on weird, lavish set, where, like, there's a dais that they're on, you know? But it doesn't look comfy. It doesn't look comfortable at all.
Oh, I've seen them in
Like,
in
it's
hotel
memory
rooms.
foam or something.
Yeah, padding. I guess you need padding. I didn't think about that.
Safety. So have somebody come with you to the gangbang and act as your Overwatch.
That's
There,
a weird word to use for that.
There's an extra set of eyes and hands to ensure things go the way you want to and quickly fix things that don't.
Is this a different person than your coordinator?
I guess so. Well, this is like if you you reached out to the coordinator, you got invited to like a legit, well-crafted, good, high production value gangbang.
Yeah.
And then you bring your friend with you. So yeah, in addition, this is like your personal assistant,
Okay, who's just watching over you, making sure everyone.
making sure it goes great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Then safe words. Safe words, or agree upon a safe word or three, which I don't know why you need three safe words. But
Banana, tomato, apple.
oh, actually, it says so. One could be the code that somebody needs to be removed.
Oh, damn.
So if you're
get kicked out.
if you're just the whole sir, then like you need to be able to like 86 somebody if they're not doing it right, or
Man, I would feel so bad. Oh, I wouldn't be assertive enough. Oh, this is why I need someone to do it for me.
Yeah.
I'd just be like,
Yeah.
asparagus.
Yeah, would asparagus be your word?
Yeah.
Because it's gross.
Because yeah.
I don't want it in my mouth.
But that'd be really awkward. You're like, hey, so great to meet you, asparagus. I hope you have a great time, asparagus. Like, there's not a good way to do that casually without them knowing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The next safe word could be the code word if you need everything to stop. That's like, I need an ice pack.
I need a nice back vibes. Yep.
And then the third code word could be how you signal everything is okay and your helpers don't need to intervene.
Oh, I would think the code word for that would be don't say anything.
It's not always easy to figure out if moans are good or bad, so safe words help ensure you are safe while exploring your sexual limits.
It's hard to know if moans are good or bad.
Yeah. So what would be you're like, but that was a good moan. Like you need a word that just says that was a good moan, so nobody gets upset.
Tomato. Tomato. Like I don't think you need a good word for this. I think you just need the get someone out or stop everything word.
I think you should choose a not 3-syllable word. Like you're going to disdain a lot if they're doing their child right.
Okay. I can't think of any non-3-syllable words.
All right. Well, we're doing it live. That's what they have for fun.
Okay.
Tips. Do you have other tips?
Yeah, the very first tip on this article on slutlessons.com from 2013, by the way. I don't know if that matters. I don't know how much things have evolved in gangbang technology or advice recently.
Artificial intelligence is big gangbang technology.
Oh my God, are we going to someone's going to fall in love with their AI for sure. And somebody's get gangbanged by AIs?
Well, at the very least, you hand off those coordination tasks to the AI.
Oh yeah. Siri, hey Siri.
Yeah.
Coordinate a gangbang for me.
At Bing Copilot, vet your people.
Yeah, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT tell you who should come to this. Who should come to this?
Okay, one of the first tips I just wrote down. This was a very long article that I read most of. I got bored and then part of it through. But one of the very first tips was if you have a spouse or significant other, you're going to need to take their feelings into consideration. Mm-hmm. This is not something you want to hide from a partner. Yeah. Which that seems like, yeah. I mean, yeah, right? Like, I hope you don't have to tell them don't have a secret gangbang.
Ethical non-monogamy.
Yeah. Oh, but then it's just like what's within the bounds of your disclosure. Some people don't want to know. Like, go do what you want, but don't tell me about it. So I think just whatever you agree upon.
Yeah. I mean, it is. This isn't sexy, but it is risky. Like, if you're going to take 20 loads in one afternoon, then you probably owe it just medically to your partner didn't say something.
Yeah. I mean, you got that doxypap. That's fine. And if your significant other is present and participating as a banger, then they should be the last person to fuck you. This will help This will help reestablish the connection at the conclusion of a gangbang, something that may be critical to ensuring the emotions of both are drawn back together.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So romantic. Have you seen the gay porn where there's a gangbang and they get engaged at the end?
No.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's so romantic. Life goals. If my potential next boyfriend is listening, take note. Let's see. You have to decide whether you want to. We talked about condoms. Let's see. There are two things you need to keep in mind when recruiting participants. First, most won't show, even if they say they will. So apparently there are a lot of flakes in gangbangs. Second, some who show won't be able to perform. Parentheses, get an erection. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Therefore, if you want to get banged by 10 people, you should consider recruiting 15 or more.
Oh, God. The thing was, if they all show up, you got to figure out parking.
Asparagus. You got asparagus. Sorry, you're police good person here. Let's see. This said you'll have to decide whether to charge participants.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. This said.
Oh my God! What if it's just for supplies? Is that sex work? I don't think it's sex work, but it could be. You could.
If you're charging people But okay, yeah, so this says for large groups, you may want to set up a table and have the coordinator provide snacks and drinks for everyone, which will cost money.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're getting people to pay you, but it's just to go to the supplies of the gangbang, are you a sex worker then?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
So
That's why you have the coordinator. The coordinator handles all the money.
But that's like,
Like a pimp?
yeah, that's a pimp.
Okay.
So, okay, this is blowing my mind. If whether or not you're a sex worker depends on where the money goes that you get. Because if it goes towards supplies, you're not a sex worker, and if it goes to your personal bank account, then you are.
Well, basic economics, Kyle. Like you can't. If your overhead is more than your revenue, you're not very good at what you're doing.
Oh, you have to earn a profit on this gangbang for it to count as sex work.
I think so. Yeah.
Charge enough to earn a little bit on the side. Why not? Okay, this.
I'm reminded that we lose money on every tour stop. Everybody just.
Yeah, we do it for the love of it. This article, in speaking about the money, it said if you plan to use fluffers or a DJ, they should be compensated in some way.
Sorry, just like a coordinator, fluffer, DJ, chef,
Yeah, on-site masseuse. I don't know.
parking attendant,
Yeah. Okay.
guy that handles the ice packs.
You pay the fluffers?
I mean, fluffing is work, Kyle.
Yeah.
Are they sex work?
That's what I was gonna say. I would, if I could both suck dick and make money at it. Like, where's the problem?
I bet you could.
You think I could make money sucking
Stick around
dick?
after the show, everybody.
I would have sex with like half of our audience.
At the same time.
Check my sniffies event. Let me see. You might consider being blindfolded. This allows you to enjoy the sensations of being fucked and allows men to see you more as an object than a human being, if that's the portion that you're aiming for.
Yeah, not the portion I'm aiming for. I imagine that's up your alley. You know?
Yeah. Have you ever been blindfolded while being fucked? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You say that like, of course. I don't know.
But not in a room full of people.
Yeah. That's when you need like the coordinator or someone to be like helping you out there. Let's see. Unless you don't mind your gangbang showing up on the internet, I would highly encourage you to prohibit the use of cell phones and cameras in the fuck space.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone checks them at the door. You need a person to check people's phones at the door? That's a whole nother person? Boy, you really do have... How much would you charge for a gangbang? What's a reasonable price to pay to have...
Add up all of your overhead and sort of kind of a profit margin, and then divide by the number of participants.
Okay, yeah.
It also makes like how good are the snacks?
Yeah, like what kind of crafty are we doing? Yeah. We're just doing like donuts, or are we like getting... Yeah. What are we doing now? What
are we doing now? Well,
am I doing an Ask Reddit? Or...
Well, I was gonna. So, talking about straight people and straight people stuff, I wanted to talk to you about Lisa Sparks.
Okay. I can see on the Wikipedia article that you're looking at that Sparks has 3 X's at the end,
yes,
which seems important.
Lisa Sparks, SPARXXX. She is a porn actress, or was. I don't know, she's 47. I guess that's my age. You can keep doing porn if you want to. But she began her career in 2000 when she and her husband, Jeff Hansen, launched a website featuring automotive-themed content. And
a porn featuring automotive content?
Yeah.
Like fucking in cars?
Yeah.
Is that a weird way to say fucking in cars?
Yep.
Okay.
She has appeared in over 500 films and worked with major production companies including Hustler, Vivid, and Adam and Eve. She has also directed and produced films, including but not limited to Assault My Ass and The Head Clinic. She co-hosted a radio show on K-Sex Radio called Recipes for Sex.
Oh.
She's been on Howard Stern, Playboy TV, Season 2 of The Surreal Life, Spike Television's Mansers. That's a hilarious story. But anyway, She participated in what was advertised in October of 2004. She participated in what was advertised as the 3rd annual World Gangbang Championship.
Okay, wait. Slow down a second. World Gangbang Championship?
Yes.
Like the Olympics of gangbanging?
The Olympics of gangbanging. Yes.
What? How do you compete for that?
Yeah. Well, so
Tell me more.
it was at the Eroticon 2004 convention in Warsaw, Poland.
Oh, my parents lived there.
Did they go?
I don't think they attended. I don't know. I didn't ask them specifically, but
If there's a video of your dad with her, that would be.
oh God.
I would watch it, and then I would totally tell you.
Oh, I don't love this line of discussion.
Initial reports claimed that she had sexual encounters with 919 men over 22 hours.
Yeah, round of applause. That's great.
Now,
900, hold on.
right, so she later stated the event actually involved approximately 150 participants over a 7.5-hour period.
Then whatever.
But just like we lie about dick size when it comes to porn, we also lie about crowd size and number of dudes and number of loads.
There was a huge crowd.
Right, yeah.
Biggest crowd ever.
He's out. Yeah. So this is a vehicle, though, to talk about like the fantasy of gangbangs and the fantasy of gangbang porn, and how like some of it, I think, can't even actually be fun. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
like, can you 919 dudes over 22 hours? I can barely get through a single recording of this show. and I don't know how you do that. I don't know. Like, it just seems like the exercise was left for completion. It's like Sex on the Beach. It's not actually good, but everybody has this like romantic idea of it.
Yeah. Do you think gangbangs are more like better in fantasy than in reality?
I think that some parts of straight gangbang porn is about like making it the biggest, the most insane, the like most over the top, and whatever camera work you have to do, whatever editing you have to do to make it that's what will sell and what people will watch.
Yeah, for sure.
So the widespread media coverage claimed that this was a Guinness World Record, which the Guinness World Record Society had to say no. That's not a thing that we care about. It's not.
We don't track gangbang size as part of our. Yeah.
Sparks expressed regret about her participation in the event. She said
no.
It was the only performance in her career that was motivated solely by financial considerations.
Oh, did you get paid for this?
Yeah, she got paid for this. But then I found people a list of her films, some of which have hilarious names. So the previous year, the 2nd annual World Gangbang Championship was Mariana Rakita had a 759 partner gangbang over 8 hours.
Who's counting? You know, like is there someone with a little clicker that's like
Another person at the higher tile.
Yep.
I mean, I suppose they could also hand out the snacks, but they can
you can click and give out chips.
click and give out chips.
Yeah.
Apparently, Warsaw tried to shut it down. They threatened legal action against both the organizers and venue owners, saying that it was breaking the law regarding mass events and public safety. They were fine with the porn part, I guess. But yeah, so the mayor publicly opposed it, declared it illegal just days before its scheduled date, and then they did it anyway, and that's they called it a film shoot instead of a public event, and claimed that everyone that participated was a paid actor with a contract.
I love that that's supposed to make it better. No, we're paying everyone. That's fine.
Yeah,
That makes it okay.
exactly. But you have the record, the actual record?
Well, but what number did you just say for the world champ? I still don't understand the championship part. Are we scoring and ranking people, or like who gets number 1 in the championship portion? She wins? I don't know.
She won.
She won.
She's the big winner.
But how many people did you say was it?
Well,
number 2?
That's the thing. Like, it was sold online as being a 919 dude gangbang, but then she herself said no, it's more like 150. Which that's still good for you, girl. Right? Like that's 144 more than I am interested in.
I can't get 10 people to go to my birthday party. Like, where are you finding these people? Okay, the world record gangbang, according to Wikipedia, according to the internet, happened on October 9th, 1999 by Candy Apples.
Nice.
She was the...
So directly new, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. She became the world gangbang record holder with 742 instances of sex,
Okay.
which included oral sex and strap-on use.
Okay.
Woo, yeah. She was aiming for over 2,000, but the gangbang was halted by the Los Angeles police raid.
Oh, no.
Another, yeah, I know, right? Lame. I didn't realize that authorities got this involved in large-scale gangbangs.
I mean,
They don't want them to happen.
there's like what, 50 or 60 people a year, and like the place is like it just isn't doing.
Yeah, you definitely had to pay your coordinator for that. She was originally going to marry her then fiance at the end of the gangbang, but that didn't happen because it was stopped by the police. At least 13 bands were scheduled to play throughout the day. That's a lot. That's like you have to pay a sound engineer to coordinate, but like
We told them to get a DJ. That would have been way easier.
yeah. Just put on a playlist. And then, okay, I'm going to read a report from Dave Cummings.
Oh,
He says she's one of the most durable, nasty, and sex-loving girls I've ever worked with. She's in 6 of my 19 sugar daddy videos. Had the cops not stressed out the situation, she easily would have hit 1,000 instances of sex. My expression for each time she took a cock in her mouth or pussy. I counted as 14 of the times.
okay.
So the number apparently is not the number of unique people, but the number of times you took a dip somewhere.
Okay. So if you, yeah, I'd hate that.
I don't agree. I don't think that counts, right?
The engineer in me hates that because then, like, if you pull out completely and go back in immediately, that's not 2 instances. That's
Right.
one face fucking
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah. And also, like, if I am with one other person and I fuck them and stop and then keep fucking them and then stop and then keep fucking them, I would just gangbang them. Like,
Right.
That's 3 instances of sex that I had with them.
Yeah.
But I didn't gangbang it. So I don't know if I agree with the counting. Anyway.
Get out of home.
Let's see. I saw only one instance of strap-on use, namely Randy Storm, who counted as number 742, which was occurring just as the organizer shut things down. Taxpayers might question the amount of time and number of cops at the event. Instead of being out on patrol where their presence might have prevented some muggings, burglaries, robberies, etc. So yeah, that's the world record gangbang. I think is 742 instances of sex.
All cops are bastards, and you know they were fighting each other for who got to show up to that pit. No, boss, we got this.
I'm on it.
What do you think the CB code is for energy progress? You got a 6969.
Should I do my Ask Reddit?
Yes, but first, I forgot to say this at the top of the show, but you all knew it was coming because you have listened to the show, apparently. We are going to do our Gayest Straightest at the end of the show. If you would like to share yours, we would love to hear it. I still have coffee mugs to give out. They all broke, which you might have heard when I talked about at the Atlanta show. But we do have big stayers. So, and you will live on in infamy. So
Yeah.
be thinking about your Gayest Straightest and be ready to share that. Kyle and I will share that also. And then I forgot to say, we do shots at the break, and that means we get shots. Could somebody, Scott, could you get us shots?
Not of more.
If you bring more, I will kill you dead. And another beer, please. Thank you.
Wow, such power.
Well, look, if Derek was here, I would say now, bitch.
Okay, Ask Reddit.
Ask Reddit.
Someone on Reddit, actually, Thronio of Time asked the subreddit Ask Gay Bros, what's a gangbang like? I imagine someone throwing there, Daddy, what's a gangbang like? What's a gangbang like? Maybe it's because I'm a horny deviant, but I've really been in the mood to be in a gangbang, and I just want to get used by multiple dudes. However, fantasy has been known to be better than reality, so can someone help me out? LOL. Someone said I was topped by 2 guys. I'm not sure you would consider that a gangbang.
Actually, is that LOL or is that lots of lube?
Lots of lube. I love that. I'm going to think that now anytime anyone LOLs. Lots of lube. I was once taught by two guys. I'm not sure you would consider that a gangbang.
I don't.
But the result was a sore ass and aching throat. 5 out of 10 would do it again.
What? 5 out of 10. That's a pretty low bar for going back.
I mean, sometimes your gay bar reviews earn around that, and you still liked it.
People need to understand that, yeah, a 2 dildo bar, I would go back.
You also have bad taste.
Oh,
Sorry.
we're going to be the lucky hoe after this.
Can't wait to see you there. What's a gangbang? Like someone said, imagine you're trying to have your breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and supper all together. That's basically how you feel in the gangbang. Lots of lube. Someone said sweaty, smelly, more fumbling than you'd expect. Getting stabbed in the taint by guys with bad aim. Lots of people's hot, gross, great lubed up, sticky hands and skin-on-skin friction, sometimes in good ways, sometimes in bad. Terms really bleh once you've come and the party's not over.
Okay.
I would imagine you got to hold off on coming if you're the bottom to keep that cornea going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, and somebody was saying too that like it's something you don't think about, but apparently some lubes start to smell.
Oh.
That what lube you use really matters, like more than you're just run of the mill doing it.
I wouldn't have thought about that.
Because some of them.
What kind of lube do you?
Well,
Do you use water-based?
me personally,
Yeah.
I'm not currently lubed, Kyle.
I didn't mean at this moment.
No,
but
water-based for sure.
yeah. Oh, I use silicone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just lasts longer.
We're just so different.
I know. We're totally different people.
Just like I swear to the picture of the person.
We're so different.
Water-based and silicone.
We're all a little different. I was gangbanged once by 3 guys. It was a wonderful experience. We were all a bit high on weed, and they took turns. They were gentle, used lots of lube, and got off in me. If I could have the same 3 guys, I would do it again. So 1 raving review for gangbangs.
Nice.
Someone else just said overrated. They didn't have a good experience, I guess. But like Sex on the Beach, like, is it more of a thing that would be better in fantasy? I don't know.
I mean, I just think it probably makes better TV than it does an experience, but that's just me.
Yeah. The last person I will read said it's like being a tunnel during rush hour.
Okay.
Oh my God, Drew.
Look at this. Thank you. You guys are hired. Thank you so much. I don't know what this is. It says Malort.
It is not.
Oh, it is.
Not Malort. It is not Malort. Okay, great.
Okay, you can say.
What do we do now? What else? Do you have any more? We were going to talk about ourselves, but we already kind of did that a little bit.
Yeah, we were going to talk about ourselves. So, have you ever been in a gangbang?
This is a good question. I don't think so.
Okay. But that seems like a thing that if you don't know, nobody does.
I've definitely been in a situation that was supposed to be a gangbang, but turned into, but other people had sex like during it. So I think that was just an orgy because I think only one person has to be the focus. So that was disappointing. I was like watching other people have sex. I was like, I'm selfish like that, I guess. Okay, I've had it where, is it a gangbang if like guys come in one at a time and are not all there together, but like fuck you one at a time and then leave?
Do they know about each other?
Yes.
Then yes.
Then yes?
Yes.
Oh, then I've been gangbanged.
Okay, good. I'm glad we get to the bottom of this.
Well, I don't know, because like, and I actually had a coordinator, someone that helped me organize this.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't Siri?
It wasn't AI. No, it was a real human person that like helped me find guys on sissies.
Good work.
Yeah.
I offended. It wasn't me.
I don't know that I trust your taste. Oh no, you would probably find good guys for me. You know what I'm into.
I know what you're into.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to be there in the room. You'd want to like.
No.
You'd like want to coordinate from the door next door.
I would post up in your lobby.
Oh, smart.
And I would get my clicker and I would hand out chips.
Yep. Maybe take my dog so he doesn't have to watch. He's seen enough. The things that dog has seen. Yeah, so I guess I've been I guess I've been in a gangbang.
I with you.
Thanks.
Yeah. And you checked all of the boxes, I think. Sequential dudes.
Yeah.
You had a coordinator.
Had a coordinator. Fuck me one at a time.
Yeah. How many?
I lost count. But like,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't know exactly. It was something like 6 or 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I don't know. I would do it again.
I mean, I suppose this was a missed opportunity to say, no, for sure you haven't, and see if he wants to fill those sticks.
Yeah, everything just keeps reminding me of that boy on Sniffies that I was talking to. Sorry. I want to know if he replied to me.
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so we're going to take a break and not gangbang, but be ready to have your... And be ready to have your Gayest Straightest to come and share if that's something that you want to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess if you have a shot, if you're ready to take a shot, ready to get that too. Yeah. Are you ready to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
This is the one where life got take a break.
Are we back?
We're back.
We're back.
We're going to do our Gayest and Straightest.
We're going to do our Gayest and Straightest, but first I do need to talk a little bit about the rest of the tour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are going to be in Washington, D.C. at Pitchers on Saturday, March the 22nd. That show is going to sell out. Like, it's real close. So if you want a chance to come, you need to come.
Sure.
And then we are going to be in San Francisco, California at Oasis on Sunday, April the 6th. And then we are rounding out the tour in Dallas, Texas on April the 20th.
On Easter.
On Easter Sunday. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Bring your Jesus. Yeah, what else we got? Rate, review, subscribe, and recommend, everybody.
Yeah, if you want to book, buy it in the back, or go to gayishpodcast.com/book to learn more about the book, where you can find it, where to buy it. And people have it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're happy to sign them at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Just line up orderly. Don't mob us. Don't gangbang us.
Well,
Or two. Okay. Yeah, our website is gayishpodcast.com.
we are on social media at Gayish Podcast.
Our hotline, you can send us text messages or leave us voicemails. It's 5855-GAYISH. That's 585-542-9474, standard rates.
We didn't really talk about lesbian gangbangs.
We didn't talk about lesbians. We didn't talk about Madonna's song, Gangbang.
She has a song called Gangbang?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, I didn't
She
know.
got a lot of trouble because it was the video, she shot a bunch of dancers and there's blood and everything. The Moms Against Gun Rivals were real upset with her.
Huh. Okay, we'll have to do Gangbangs Part 2. What do I say? Our email is gayishpodcast@gmail.com.
Our physical mailing address is Post Office Box 19882, Seattle, Washington, 9809.
Do you want to do our Gayest and Straightest?
Let's do our Gayest and Straightest. Be ready with yours, y'all. I'll go first.
Okay.
So the straightest thing about me this week, I think, I've been doing keto. I don't shut up about it. I keep talking about it. And last night, the Airbnb folks were really, really nice, and they stocked the fridge, and there was beer, and I had to drink it. So I did. It's right there.
It was there. You had to.
Yeah, you drink the wine, so I drink the beer.
Yeah,
It's great.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, just like free beer making me totally not do my diet. Yeah, and then the gayest thing about me this week is this shirt. It's my massive cock shirt. Because you're supposed to dress like what you want to take home. My brother gave me this shirt and I love it. And it's also like I'm very rapidly running out of laundry because we don't have laundry at our house right now.
Oh.
And so I was like, oh, this shirt's funny. Oh, where's that one?
Yeah, nice.
Yes, I'm getting down to the bottom with a barrel for
Right.
my one laundry choices. How about you, Kyle?
How about me? My gayest is I was editing the podcast this past week and I paused it to listen to the new Selena Gomez song,
Oh, yes.
Call Me When You Break Up. It's fine.
Okay.
I love Selena Gomez and it's fine.
Not A-list celebrity Selena Gomez.
Hey, are we gonna have this fight again? You mean Emmy-nominated actress Selena Gomez?
She's very, very famous, but she is not famous.
Most followed person on Instagram, Selena Gomez?
Okay, that just means she's a millennial.
No. I'm annoyed at you. Okay, my straightest is back in Atlanta. I'm using a straightest from then. We went to like a pour your own like kind of wine place, and I got a beer. It was a sour beer, but I got a beer.
And you didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fact that I elected beer over wine was my straightest.
Who are you? What have you done with Kyle?
Whom am I?
Okay, we have a microphone up here for people who wanted to share their gayest and straightest. I saw your hand first. Here we go. Come on.
Come on up here. Yeah. Please say your name if you want to say your pronouns. Do that, and then give us if you're from here or where you're from. If not here, and then your gayest and straightest, and just get right up on that mic. Yeah.
Hi, I am Rob from St. Louis, but I live here part-time as well. He, him. So my straightest is my partner and I, Kelsey, motherfucker looking dude down there. Amazing Kelsey guy. We were at Mardi Gras, kind of straight already, day drinking. Come 5 o'clock, we're pretty drunk. We go to a restaurant. I had this chain, I was fiddling with it in the bathroom, and we went right down the drain.
Oh no.
And I freaked out, and it's like, I know plumbing, which I do. So at a restaurant drunk on Mardi Gras, I take apart the plumbing. I said, to get the chain out. The gayest is that the chain has the key to the lock.
Oh, Jesus. Don't lose that shit. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, just the sentence, I know plumbing is...
Straightest thing I've heard all week.
Who else who would like to share? I saw you. Yeah.
Woo!
My name is Jacob. He, him. I'm from Chicago. My days this week is that I could not stop from absolutely feral listening to the 7th studio album by Lady Gaga Mayhem. Oh, platforms.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah?
And my straightest is that I can't go anywhere without giving a gift, so I work at a local winery and I have a bottle of rosé and a bottle of spritzy mango dragon fruit sangria.
Oh.
How about that? Keeper's Hawk is the winery. Yeah, where's it located?
A bunch of Chicago suburbs and a kind of wrap.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Give me another rosé, bitch.
I don't know which one is which.
That's one of the district.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, assist that.
I can't drink this here, right?
No.
I can't open this out here, can I? I don't think I'm...
Oh, no, I was wrong. Okay,
We got this.
thank you. That's very, very sweet. More, yeah. Come on up. Both of you, come on up. We go one after the other.
One after the other. It's gangbangs.
We're gonna gangbang this microphone. It's gonna be magical.
My name's Brandon. He, him. From South Jersey. I live here in Chicago now. My straightest is that I play in a straight men's league at the ball or basketball.
Okay.
Nice. Street men's league.
Yeah, kind of obvious. And then my gayest is so I live downtown. I have a movie theater at my bottom. So I went to the movie by myself and teared up watching Spread.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
You're sensitive. I love it. Thank you. Yeah.
My name is Scott, also an explosive lasagna.
Great.
Yeah,
Nice.
Colorado. So my partner William, I'm looping him into here because he's culpable for this. But the straightest was showing up here an hour early today because Eventbrite had in my calendar. I looked at the calendar and found the time. So here, yeah, nothing going on. Gayest was showing up 10 minutes late because we went across the street to the gay store and walked out with the alligator purse, a slipper box coat, a sequin shirt, purple shoes. There's 2 big bags in the coat shark.
Mama loves a shopping spree.
Thank you.
We 1 or 2 more. Anybody? Yeah. Come on down.
I live here.
at Star Trek.
I actually worked here for one day, like 4, maybe 5 years ago, but I think I did a really bad job and did it bad. Fine.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
The gayest thing was I think I called off work 2 times this week, but the straight part was that it was to renovate our bathroom.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Any more? Somebody want to bring us home? Yeah.
I'm Mikey. I live here. He, him. My gayest thing was I filmed content, and on my way to film content, I was looking for the guy's address on one of the gay alcababs, and another guy hit me up. And so I filmed content with the first guy, and then after, lined up another content opportunity.
Content opportunity, that's what they are, right?
Yeah. Very economical. My straightest thing is I posted like lifting videos on Instagram. This week. Just boring.
Jim Brock is it. Yeah, thank you, everybody who shared your Gayest Straightest just now. It does take balls to get up and say stuff, so thank you so much for that. I forgot to give you stickers when we were up here. Where for those? But I'll make good on that. If you want to pick a sticker, we'll give you one. A big thank you to Sidetrack and Brad and the staff here. You've all been actually the amazing work up here. Really appreciate it. A big thank you to Scott and Michael and Chris running the door back there in Derek's absence. One of them is a fraternity brother that I talk about in the musicals episode of the book. So you can guess which one of the 3 it is.
You called our chapters an episode.
Yeah.
It's not an episode.
No, well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Same. It all feels the same. And thank you, Chicago. Thanks for being amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, we're so glad we came back. Yeah. And I want to thank our super gap bridges.
Thank you to everybody who's going to be in a gangbang later.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I hope. I don't know. Thank you to Locomotive, Simon Strachey, Kaylee Adams, Kid Oliver, Kobe Gordon, Squoggle, Pitt, Andrew Bugby, William Bryan, John Crawley, Yost Dossel, Jonathan Montañez, Forrest Nail, Steve Douglas, Explosive Lasagna, Michael Covington, Just Jamie Thomas V, Dusty Sands, A. Coleman, Chris Kachatorians, and Jerome Yor. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your money. That's it. This has been Gayish from the Chris Kachatorian Studios and Sidetrack in North Halstead neighborhood of Chicago, Illinois. I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz. Until next week, be butch, be fabulous, be you.
See you next week.
See ya.